My favorite chippy right now in Whitby is... Today we are in Whitby. Take a look, Savannah. Show them the view. There's the Abbey over there.
It's a little hazy, but a little foggy.
But this is where the inspiration for Dracula was found. There's actually a bench over here for Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula. But today's video is going to be about finding the best chippy in Whitby, which Whitby is known for their fish and chips all across the UK. So today we're going to a few of their top spots and recommended places that we have been given, and we're going to try it out, and I'm going to pick my very favorite one. First up is the Magpie. Let's go. That's good. This is going to be a hard day because I have a feeling I'm going to be comparing some really good chippies. So we tried their scampi. Scampi is delicious, but I am not a fan of the tartar sauce here. So we just finished up at the Magpie. Really lovely people, great service, great staff. The tartar sauce, not a big fan of. I don't know what it is about it, but it just wasn't for me. It wasn't bad, but it's not what I expect with a tartar sauce.
Yeah, I agree.
The scampi, excellent.
Super
that was
good.
Very good. And the fish, you'll just have to wait till the end of the video to get my verdict. Behind me is the second most recommended chippy that we had in Whitby, Trenchers. There's usually a giant queue at this place, but I'm excited to try it out and see how it stacks up to Magpie. We have a few other places to go after this, but I will save all of my fish commentary to the very end of this video, and I'll be deciding what my favorite chippy is in Whitby. Let's go. So this is a bold claim. The best fish and chip restaurant. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I didn't film the scampi at Magpie, but I told you about it. Oh. Ooh. That scampi's delicious. I don't know how I'm going to break these down, so then the sweet chili sauce though is a plus. I think the scampi tastes great at both, but having the sweet chili sauce is really nice. So the fish and chips here was also £19.50 for the large portion. So same price as the Magpie, which that's not surprising because these are the head-and-head top competitors for most people in the door. So let's see how it tastes. Okay, so first looks. Okay, so we have the Trenchers large portion fish and chips in front of us. I will say their chips look good.
They do look really good.
Oh yeah.
Are they hot?
Uh-huh. They're a little bit firmer than Magpie, which I like. I like the shape of these. They're chunkier chips. Beef dripping. So good. If you guys are wondering why Savannah didn't review at Magpie, she did try it.
Yeah.
But there was people sitting next to us, and they were giving us very judgy eyes. So I didn't want to be too loud, and we just wanted to get that one over with.
Yeah. We were literally whispering, and I was like, I'll just try it off camera, and then I'll try the next one on camera.
So I'm only going to use a little bit of vinegar and salt. So first thoughts, beautiful color, big piece of fish. We're going to go vinegar, salt, and a little bit of vinegar. And then we're going to dive into this.
I need everybody to know that I will not be using a fork and knife.
Pretty good. I will say this one is a little bit less greasy.
Don't give too many thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hold it all in to the end. I gave you guys a little bit more of a reaction than I did my first one right there. but it's good. It has a good crunch. I will say they're very generous with the portion, but you are paying 20 quid. But portion size, this does seem like more food.
That's definitely something you could share.
For sure. So me and Savannah will be sharing this, obviously. So when you break it down to 10 quid per person,
Not bad.
it's not bad. And that is a huge chunk of fish. Let me take one more bite before we wrap it up here at Trenchers. Okay, I've got my review in my head. Let me add a little vinegar to the chips and a little lemon to the chips. So our final grade here is going to be tartar sauce, fish, and chips, and maybe a bonus scampi round. Let's try out the tartar sauce here.
Oh, that's what you're grading on, or those three things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're not just doing
The fish.
the fish.
Okay, I got you.
Because there may be one that has something better than the other.
Yeah. I feel like you have to pick the best overall, though.
We'll have an overall winner.
Okay.
But then we'll break it down a little bit more.
Okay, I see.
That's a really nice tartar sauce. I will say this up front. I like their tartar sauce better than I like Magpie's. That's the only thing I'm giving you. Overall, pretty nice. Let's see what Savannah thinks. You guys may have a difference in audio now because I had it in stereo mode. Now it's in mono mode, so it should sound the same. Sound the same in both ears.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I did not vinegar or salt your side there.
Yeah, I do just vinegar. I don't do any salt. And I also am just going to pick it up.
Wow. Again, you don't have to say too much because we're doing a lot of our reviewing
Later.
at the end of the video. Get a good taste, get a good idea of it.
I don't know what to say if I can't say anything, but it's good.
What do you think about the chips?
Beef dripping?
Yep. Everything's fried in beef dripping. Beef dripping makes everything better.
These are firmer, and I like that. I think they're also chunkier, too.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the chips, but this sauce is really good, the sweet chili. I mean, it's all good.
All right, Savannah, now give the tartar sauce a run.
It is nice, and I'm not really a big tartar sauce fan. I definitely like this one better than, what was the last place? Magpies, yeah. This is actually pretty good.
The next up on our fish pilgrimage is Mr. Chips. This is a smaller one, not as well known. The next few are going to be more local spots, so let's go try it out. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. Okay, so this one, the large cod, was £18.50, and it came with a cup of Yorkshire tea or coffee. So we got us a cup of Yorkshire tea, which that's a very common thing with a fish and chip dinner here, is a cup of Yorkshire tea with it. So it's nice that it's included. Definitely. So I definitely think you're seeing a little bit of a price reduction and some add-ins because it's not one of the main two chippies here. So we'll see how it tastes. Okay, so here we go here. This is the large cod. I think this is about the same size as Trenchers, so that's a plus. Both bigger than Magpie, in my opinion. Chips.
How much was the fish?
$18.50.
Okay.
So.
A little bit cheaper.
Cheapest one yet.
Yeah.
Not by much. £1.
Yeah, but still.
Once somebody sets the price.
But you get
You do get a cup of Yorkshire with it.
A cup of Yorkshire, so that's nice.
And they've added a little garnish on top. Here we go here. We're going to add on our vinegar. Add on our salt. Dive in.
I think after today, I just smell like a big piece of
fish and chips.
Fried fish, yeah. I smell like a chippy.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it out.
That looks so hot.
Pretty good. We get a follow-up bite here.
Can't give away too much.
Okay, let's try out the chips with some little vinegar here. These are chunkier than Magpie, but I still think Trenchers
Has the better chip.
But the fish, pretty good. I feel like my top fish place in Whitby is going to be surprising. That's all I'm going to say. Or maybe it won't be. I don't know. We got to try this one out. Okay, we also got the scampi to give it a run.
Was it you that asked me the question? Oh my, Charlie, come on. No, there was a washing machine in the
Okay.
takeaway.
Least favorite scampi yet, but not bad. That was also the most affordable scampi we got, and the most affordable fish. Now you got to try it out, Savannah. Okay, Savannah, give it a run. Give it a run. I want to say stuff, but I can't. This is a hard video because
You can't
like the
say it
crunchy
till the end.
bits.
The
I like-
crunchy bits are very good.
sorry. Let's try the crunchy bit.
Let's try a chip. They have a good flavor.
And they're also all fried in beef dripping.
Okay, I have my thoughts.
You gotta try scampi real quick.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything to dip it in?
Not here.
Not bad by any means, but I
think this is the worst scampi we've had.
I think it's my least favorite, but it's not bad. Yeah.
And then we're also gonna give the tartar sauce a run.
Let me get a little taste.
That tastes more like a commercial bottled one, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be homemade, but I think this is better than Magpie, not as good as Trenchers.
Yes, I agree.
Well, that's going to wrap up us here at Mr. Chips. But I'm glad we got one that wasn't a part of the main tourist draw here. But we have a few more to get to. So I'm going to get a swig of my Yorkshire tea, and we got to hit the road.
Gotta hit the road.
We're here at Royal Fisheries, which this one has been one of the most recommended by local folks. So I'm excited to try it out because the folks that live here probably have the best gauge of the best chippy.
They know what's going on.
So we're going to go inside, try out the Royal Fishery, and see how it stacks up. Okay, so we just ordered their cod and chips. They only have a regular sized portion. There's no large option for the cod. It comes in at £16.70, so a little bit cheaper than the other one, but it's also not the large. And then we got a scampi side for £5. So let's try it out. Okay, so in front of me, we have the regular portion of cod. So again, smaller than the other ones, but it is cheaper as well. Now, look at this. I have never seen a fresh crinkle cut fry. I asked our waitress, how did they do this? And she said they have a chipper that's like 50 years old to make them this way. They're the only place in Whitby that does them. I'm excited. You guys already know we gotta hit it with some vinegar and then a little bit of salt. Let's try it out. Ooh. I can hear the crunch. That's good. Look at the color of that fish. Okay, let's try out the chips. I'm just gonna hit it with a little Vinny and some salt. Everything's fried beef dripping, you can tell. These are my favorite chips so far. A bit of a bonus on this one. They said they do homemade mushy peas. Good flavor on those. And they also brought us a pot of Irish curry sauce. A little bit different than a chip shop curry. Let's try it out. I think this is what we had on the spice bag the other day. If you come here, you need to get a pot of that. This isn't going to be a part of the review because we haven't done curry sauce anywhere else. But since they just brought it to us. Okay, I'm also going to try one of the scampi. Different breading than everyone else. Everyone else went with more like a breadcrumb.
They're using the same.
They're using the same batter as the fish.
Yeah.
The scampi tastes good. I think I'm going to go. This one's ranking third for me right now. Above Mr. Chips, but below the other two. Let me try the tartar sauce.
They make their own tartar sauce.
That's good.
Not a lot of flavor comes out. Oh my gosh, this is hot.
Yeah, and it's a good cut of fish.
I don't think I can eat it yet. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know either.
You just like cram it in your mouth.
You got it? Try a chip.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I like the crinkle.
Mm-hmm. They don't taste any different. I mean, they're just cut different, but I do like the crinkle.
Adds a nice texture. You trying the curry sauce?
Ooh.
That's like the best curry sauce I've had.
Mm-hmm. That's very good. Okay.
Try you a scampi and a tartar.
That's my favorite scampi.
Is it?
It has a really good crunch. And the tartar sauce, that's really good. I don't know. They put something different in there that is not in other ones, and it's really good.
Okay, so I told you that we would have another chippy in this video, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I cannot eat any more fish and chips.
We were fished out.
Fish and chipped out. Not to say that in a few days I won't have the itch for it to come back, but the way we're going to wrap up this video is based out of all of the chippies I've had so far in Whitby. We're going to rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. So it's not to say that this is the best chippy in Whitby.
Because we have more to try.
Because we have more to try. But this is saying out of the ones I've tried so far, this is my favorite. So we're going to start at number 4. Number 4 on my list, Savannah will do a separate one. Number 4 on my list is going to be the Magpie Cafe. Now let me preface this by saying all of them are very good. I think you can go to any of them and have a really good fish and chip experience. They're all using beef dripping.
None of them were bad.
Good. None of them were bad.
Yeah.
But we're trying to pick
the best one.
The best out of the best. So the Magpie is my number 4. The reason I got Magpie at 4 was our fish was just a hair greasy. More greasy than the rest of the fish that we had the rest of the night. It didn't have a bad taste or anything, but I think that batter had the least amount of flavor out of the 4. Again, I say this, it is literally like this close between all of them, so we're having to be very critical. Number 4 is the Magpie. Number 3 for me is Mr. Chips. Now, Mr. Chips gave a generous portion for the price. You get the extra cup of tea. Now, this one was a generous portion. It was a hair cheaper than the rest, and the fish had a pretty good flavor. It was better than Magpie, but it was less than number 2, and I'm going to stick it right there at 3 out of 4. Number 2, which number 2 tells you what number 1 is, but number 2 is going to be Trenchers. Trenchers was very solid. You can see why they have the success that they have. Huge piece of fish, and it's honestly really nice. A lot of tourist spots I feel like usually let you down, but Trenchers was actually really nice. Their tartar sauce tasted great, and I feel like they had an overall really good experience. But the evident number 1, my favorite chippy right now in Whitby is Royal Fisheries. This is one that a lot of the locals told us to go to, and I had really high hopes for after hearing all the positive feedback, but they really do have good fish and chips. The batter is very light, crispy. It has good flavor to it. They have a nice tartar sauce, and what I really liked was their Irish curry sauce. That's not why they're number 1 for me, but it's just kind of like an added bonus. But I will say that Royal exceeded my expectations, and I know it was good because that was the last fish and chips that we had, and it was still excellent. So that was the final one that we had, trying all of these fish all day, and it was still the best one. That's how I know for me it's the winner. They also have those crinkle cut chips that I have never seen, and they're the only ones that do it in Whitby. So with that being said, as of right now, my favorite fish and chips in Whitby is Royal Fisheries. All right, Savannah, give us 4 to 1. You don't have to talk as much as I did if you don't want to.
Yeah.
But let's hear your verdict.
Number 4, I agree with Kalani. It's going to be Magpie. It, again, wasn't gross or bad by any means. It was a little greasy for the way that Kalani and I like it. And I was not a fan of their tartar sauce. So we're going to put that at number 4. Okay, number 3 is going to be Trenchers. Again, it was really good. I really liked, I know we're not judging it off this, but the atmosphere in there felt very like, you can just tell it's been around for a long time. And I really liked it in there. The scampi was good. The fish was good. The batter was good. Number 2 for me is going to be Mr. Chips. I don't have much to say about it because, like Kalani said, it was all such like a close race that there was just like tiny little differences. Mr. Chips was very good. Number 1 is going to be Royal Fisheries. It was incredible. The batter was like light and airy and crispy, and their tartar sauce was really good. I also love the crinkle cut chips because it's unique and different. No one else is doing that, and I cannot wait to go back and eat there again.
So we plan on doing a part 2 of this video when we go back to Whitby, but I don't want to say that Royal Fisheries is the best chippy in Whitby because I still have more to try. I just couldn't eat any more fish and chips.
It's the best so far.
It's the best so far, and it may still hold that title, but I don't want to give it that title until I get to try more chippies because I feel like that's the only fair thing to do. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications as that helps out the channel, and let us know if you liked this style video. It's a little bit different than our food reviews because we're kind of doing multiple reviews in one. And if you guys hear it, we are in the Guy Fawkes Inn right now in York. It's supposed to be haunted, but it has a great steak and ale pie and
It's so old that
every time somebody moves,
the
it
chandelier
rattles.
shakes.
So that's going to wrap this video up. I'm Kalani,
And I'm Sav.
and this was our best fish and chip so far in Whitby. Bye-bye.